Alright, and welcome to episode 47 of Lost Judgment. My name is Judas Cruz, but you can call me JC. In the last episode, I'm pretty sure we had just ended a part of the Dastardly Detective side case. But if you want to know what fully happened in the last episode, go check that out. If you're new here, hey, what's up? Hope you stick around and enjoy. And if you do enjoy, I would ask that you like and subscribe. You know how it is. All that's junk. But like I said, my name's Judas Cruz, but you can call me JC. Let's just get straight into it. So I know I talk about this like damn near every video now about my upload schedule, but I've just been having like a lot of appointments for stuff recently. Been having to think about stuff for a lot of health stuff, you know, and other things. So it takes up some time. It's my bad. Yagami-san, thank you for coming.
Amasawa.
Hey, Amasawa. What is it you wanted to ask me? Well, it's a rather long story. Is this a good time? Let's hear what she has to say. Sure. I don't see why this would be bad. Yeah, sure thing. After all, I am the MRC's outside counselor. Thank you so much. So this is about my classmate. Actually, I should go get him now. Be right back. Alrighty.
Yoroshiku.
Nice to meet you. I'm Hisayoshi Shimada, I'm guessing. The second year. I'm Yagami, the MRC's advisor. Nice to meet you.
Nah.
So, what exactly do you need help with? Well, Yagami-san, do you believe in things like curses? I'm sorry, what? Just a preface. This case is going to sound either mysterious or ridiculous, depending on your answer. I know, it's going to sound crazy, but please, you have to believe me. Just tell me what's going on first. Then we'll see how it ranks with all the crazy things I've heard. Oh no.
Nah.
Would you mind starting us off, Shimada-kun? So, it's about this lucky cat I have at home. A lucky cat? You mean one of those statues of a cat waving its paw, or like an actual cat? The former, yes. They're said to bring good fortune, so you can spot them in all sorts of businesses. There are quite a few kinds. Most of them are said to bring good luck, but black lucky cats are supposed to ward off bad luck in particular. Okay. Didn't know they got that specific. The thing is, my lucky cat doesn't do any of that. It doesn't bring money or good luck. It just attracts tragedies. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. Tragedies. Here. This is it. Looks pretty old. Wow, no shit. My dad bought it from an antique dealer friend of his. Usually they're really expensive, especially the pre-war ones like this. But my dad's friend warned him at the time, this cat brings more bad luck than good. Yeesh. So why'd your dad buy the thing if it's supposed to be cursed? He collects all sorts of rarities, especially the stuff with interesting stories. He goes nuts for those. Okay. Sounds like an interesting guy. But yeah, a lucky cat that brings more bad luck than good, I admit. That's an intriguing hook. And Yagami-san, the curse, or whatever it is, evidence is starting to pile up, making it seem real. Ever since acquiring that statue, the Shimadas have been through one ordeal after another. Okay. Like what? Like some pretty scary stuff. Okay, bro, explain. My dad got a really high fever all of a sudden and was touch and go for a bit. Our house caught on fire too. Wow, potential arson and serious illness. You weren't kidding, that's scary stuff. And my grades keep slipping ever since Dad bought the thing. I'd never dropped below 10th place before. What the heck does that have to do with this? Is this really the statue's fault, though? Well, you sure can't blame me for the ghost. One woke my dad up in the middle of the night, standing right there next to his bed. A ghosted? He was dressed like an old-timey soldier and totally pale, just stood there like he was at attention. But he kept moaning, "Give me back my cat." My dad thought he was dreaming, so he rolled over and went back to sleep. What the heck? This is kind of corny. So, was it just a dream? I don't know, but the next day, that's when he started feeling awful. It's like he'd been cursed or something. Wow. I see. Well, that would be unsettling, even if it was just a string of coincidences. My dad's still not out of the woods now that he's healthy, either. He's almost got run over by a car a couple days ago. That's interesting. It's still going on? This isn't really sounding like a coincidence anymore, but I don't know what it could be. At this point, it's probably safe to consider further misfortune inevitable. That may help us determine the cause before any irreversible damage is done. I'm telling you, it's the cat. Okay, yeah, then why even keep it? Here's a question. If you're also creeped out by it, why don't you just throw it out? It's my dad. He refuses to get rid of it. Okay. That's kind of an odd reason. If it's killing your dad, I'd just kind of toss it out still. He says the previous owner was this famous author who met his demise because of the statue. So the statue was cursed even back then? Yeah, my dad said the guy died when he hit his head on it. Oof, that is quite the story. Apparently, his whole fan base is obsessed with the statue. That's why it's considered really valuable despite the curse. Who's the author, by the way? Well, Kitan Amasawa. He was a mystery novelist and my grandfather. Oh, interesting. What, your grandfather? Oh, and you said hitting his head on the statue. Interesting. So, this was the actual cat that, well, only if this is truly the exact same statue my grandfather owned. So you don't know if this is actually the same one? Well, my grandfather has been missing ever since he passed away about 7 years now. Huh? Missing since he passed away? Well, if he passed away, I don't think he's missing. I think we know where he at. I don't get that. Shortly after he died, my grandmother pawned it off. She always thought it was rather creepy. Did his body go missing or something? I see. Can you tell from this picture if it's the same one as your grandfather's? It's hard to tell from just a photo. This was also 7 years ago. I see. But I do remember that the cat was cursed even back then. My grandfather was somewhat of a rarities collector himself. Of course, he jumped at the chance of owning a one-of-a-kind unlucky cat. Ha ha. Yeah, it's so funny. Kitan Amasawa was famous, for his somewhat bizarre tales of mystery. I can definitely imagine him wanting a statue like this. My grandfather was quite taken with it. He bragged about it quite a bit when I was little. Sorry, I hit the mic. But I'm sure he never imagined his life ending because of his unlucky cat. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. A lucky cat took the life of Amasawa's grandfather 7 years ago, and now it's back wreaking havoc for another family. Yagami-san, I'm not one to believe in the supernatural. All mysteries must be approached rationally, no matter how unusually they present themselves. That's why I firmly believe. Because logic is always found at the true core of any mystery. Right. But that's also why my grandfather's unexplained death has stuck with me for the past 7 years. I assume the police ruled it was accidental, right? If that's the case, it kind of sounds pretty explained. No, actually. On the night my grandfather passed away, I also experienced a strange event. One that has no rational explanation, and can only be considered a supernatural phenomenon. Really? What happened? I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to explain it. Let's just focus on finding out if this is actually the same cat or not first. Sure, we can do that. Rare for Amasawa to not have the words. But this could be the actual statue that took her grandfather's life. I can see why it'd be so tough to talk about. Yagami-san, I'm getting to the bottom of this case, one way or another. It seems something's causing all the tragedies around this cat. There's a good chance more will occur. I don't want anything as awful as what happened to my grandfather to happen to anyone in the Shimada family. Makes sense to me, after all. You're all about preventing incidents before they take place. Good.
Hi.
It's the best way to approach it. Right, and not only that, this case is personal. Amasawa.
Yagami-san.
So, Yagami-san, would you please help me get to the bottom of this? Yeah, of course. The MRC's advisors got your back. Thank you so much. Well, to start with the investigation. First things first, I'd like to see the statue in person. Good idea. Shimada-kun, do you think your father would mind showing it to us? Oh yeah. I bet he'd be over the moon to have one of Kitan Amasawa's descendants confirm his statue's the real deal. I'll give him a call now. That's weird. Sorry, I'm getting a drink of water. He says, yeah, he'd love to meet you guys, in fact. Good to hear. Where should we meet him? I asked him to meet us at a cafe near the station. Plage? It'll be faster than getting him signed in at the school's reception and everything. Is that okay? Yes, that's fine. I would have felt bad asking him to come all the way here anyway. Well, I'll make my way to the cafe now. Let's meet out front.
Yagami-san.
Alrighty then. See you soon, Yagami-san. Okay, off I go then. God, I'm so close to 20,000. That is very, very tragic. Okay, so... Never mind. So we are going to plage or whatever. I think. Right? Right? No? Yes? I think that's what it said. Hold on. Am I blind? Is it on the... Okay. There we go.
ターゲットに気づかれないコツは何でしょう。私は気づかれちゃうことが多いんです。
いや、なんでただの高校生が尾行する機会があるんだよ。
事件の匂いを嗅ぎつけるとつい。
相手がどんなやつかわからないし危険だろう。
いや、しかし事件が発生する前に防げれば御の字ですし。
I don't know.
お前が事件に巻き込まれるぞ。
その視点はなかったです。行かれますか
？Might cause an incident. Let's see how fast she can keep up. It is pretty far. God damn. Let's not get hit by a car, right? Right in front of her. Bro, let us through. Come on, bruh. I'm pretty sure she'll just go around, right? It don't matter. I'm gone. I'm gone. I happen to be gone. I have vanished. Yeah, she's keeping up. It don't matter.
にしても天沢のおじいさんが有名なミステリ作家だった
Okay,
の
she's still
かな。
talking. Cool.
意外ですか？
いや、むしろ納得。
Mm?
この祖父にしてこの孫ありだな。
そう言われるとプレッシャーです。
天沢キタンの孫として恥ずかしくない人間にならないと。
そのためにはやはりあまたの事件に関わり、
Alright.
探偵
Here
として
we
の
are.
勘を。
無駄に事件に首突っ込んで
Let's continue this
恥さらすと
case
まずいんじゃない？
and not just
天沢キタ
run.
ンの孫としてはさ。
Here we go. Let's investigate this shit. Oh, Yagami-san, Amasawa senpai. Ah, you're Kitan Amasawa sensei's grandchild,
はじめ
right?
まして。
Yes, nice to meet you. I'm Kyoko Amasawa. Shimada, Mikio Shimada. My sons told me about you. Thank you for being such a good senpai to him. I must say, I'm pretty surprised. Seeing you for the first time, you definitely have Amasawa blood in you. You're like a real heroine. Ripped straight from one of his novels. I can already tell you're not just a nice face. You're smart as a whip, too, aren't you? Oh, really? Come on, Dad, cut it out. Oh, my apologies. And, who's this with you?
八神です。
I'm Takayuki Yagami, outside counselor for the Mystery Research Club. I'm primarily a detective in Kamurocho. Oh, a genuine detective. This is just getting better. The seasoned private eye, trawling the seedy underbelly of the city with his wonder teen sidekick. Man, I already want to buy the whole series. Okay, bro, chill. Sigh. I'm really sorry about my dad. Let's head inside, huh? Oh, hey. Look at that in the background. So, for the mystery at hand, may we see the unlucky cat statue?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Here. Okay. So this is it. I brought it to a taping of that TV appraisal show a few days ago. They couldn't determine whether or not it belonged to Kitan Amasawa, though. Huh. But if it turns out to be the real deal, it's supposed to be worth 2 million yen. What? 2 million yen? I mean, considering its legacy, it's basically the holy grail to his fan base. But still, 2 million?
天沢、
Do you think you could tell if it's actually your grandfather's Amasawa? Please, feel free to inspect it. In that case, allow me. Oh, this deep red stain.
まさか。
Is that from when your grandfather... no, it's from when I splashed ketchup on it when I was little. Ketchup? Yeah. I'd been eating a hot dog in this study. What the... What is this? And got ketchup all over the room. Well, eating may not be accurate, more like swinging it around like a sword. I was really into this historical drama at the time. My grandfather and I watched it together.
あ
Sounds like you were quite a little hellion as a
です
kid.
が、
But this stain, I don't know if anything else could make it clear to me that this is my grandfather's statue. Woohoo! I knew it. We can get millions for this? Seriously? Wow. Talk about the score of a lifetime. But do we know if it's actually cursed or not, or what's going on? Sorry if this question comes across a bit strange, sir, but I must ask. Does this statue ever make noise? Maybe like a meow? Huh? Does my cat statue meow? What makes you
実
ask?
は
Well, the thing is, on the night my grandfather died 7 years ago, I heard it. This cat, it meowed at me. What the fuck? That's so random. Are you serious? Amasawa, is this a supernatural phenomenon you referred to before?
ええ
Yes.
なあ、
Could you give us some more detail? What the fuck is this, bro? What is this side case? It's oh man, this is gonna turn out to be some dorky ass ending, huh? So I know this must be hard. No, I understand. We have to do it for the case. This is the first time I've seen Amasawa like this. What? I don't. The cat fucking meow dog. No shot. I don't know what to ask here. I guess maybe both of them?
Amasawa.
You said your grandfather's death was ruled an accident. Was there even a slight chance that it was actually a crime? The police came and checked the scene, but they said they couldn't find anything suspicious. Besides, it happened in a locked room. Not only was the door to the study inaccessible, but the crescent locks on all the windows were still secure. A locked room death and a cursed statue. This is sounding more and more like one of Kitan Amasawa's books. What's a crescent lock? They're the most common kind of window lock in homes. For a reason, they get the job done. I doubt the windows were a point of entry for anyone that night. Okay. Since the police didn't see any signs of a break-in or even a struggle, they really had no recourse but to rule the death an accident. So it's doubtful this was a burglary gone wrong. Afterwards, the unlucky cat creeped out of the whole family enough that my grandmother pawned it off. Unsurprisingly, the family lost track of the statue after that, so I never expected to see it again like this. Okay.
Amasawa.
So you're saying you definitely heard the meow of a cat on the night your grandfather died? Yes, I have no doubt. I believe it was around 1:30 in the morning. I woke up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water and passed by my grandfather's study. That was when I heard a meowing sound come from the room. Did your grandparents have a pet cat, or maybe it was a stray outside the window? No, they didn't have any cats, and I definitely would have known if a stray had gotten in. With Ronpo in the yard, no cats could have gotten by without him barking up a storm. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of weird. And I distinctly remember the sound being loud enough to come from the room, not from outside the house. I wonder if this is going to have like an actual logical ending, or it's just going to be some dorky ending, or how it's going to end. Because I don't really have an idea right now. Creepy. What's even creepier is I can remember my grandfather telling me more than once, when that cat cries, misfortune comes calling. What? I was given strict orders to never approach the study if I ever heard a cat meowing in there. That's why, once I heard that cat, I ran back to my room and hid, terrified. And the next day my grandfather was... That must have been so hard. Bro, what? Yeah, no shit. If I'd just been brave enough to go in the room instead of running, I could have prevented my grandfather from dying.
Nah.
7 years ago. You were only about 11, right? Don't blame yourself for being scared. A truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur. I wonder if her grandfather's own incident has anything to do with Amasawa taking that saying so seriously. I don't know. Sorry, water. Shimada-san, thank you for going out of your way to help us today. Oh no, it's my pleasure. Did you find any clues? Maybe even a lead now? Unfortunately, I'm not so sure. Look out. Okay. What the? Yeah, my reaction. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I guess it wasn't scared all the way.
Masaka.
Was that the unlucky cat? No way. Dad, please. What's it gonna take for you to get rid of that statue? Even I'm starting to get freaked out by this. Something's off here. Well, we should get home. Thanks again for today. Actually, sir, would you mind leaving the statue with us for a while? What? Leave it with me? Yes, until we can debunk the curse. But aren't you worried? This curse is starting to look pretty real deal to me. My grandfather once said, curses only blight their believers. Did he now? Yes. He also said, you must never succumb to the marvel of a mystery. You must keep your wits about you. Okay, this is getting... He once said, yibber skibber dibber. Okay, despite my age, he imparted his philosophy of mystery solving to me before his death, and I hold the truths he shared with me in the highest regard. Sorry, I'm just a hater. As Kiton Amasawa's grandchild, I kinda backed down to these strange events and turned away from a genuine mystery. Damn, that's tough. No, I'm kidding. I refuse to believe in this curse. Therefore, it will have no effect on my pursuit of the truth. But still, not only that, this is a mystery that needs solving by an Amasawa. Oh, Amasawa-san. When I heard that meow 7 years ago, I ran from the truth, and the result was absolutely horrible. I'll never make the same mistake again. Okay, if that's the case, I'll leave it with you. Please find a way to break the curse before something bad happens again. Thank you so much, sir. By the way, I heard that you bought the statue from a friend who runs a secondhand shop. Which one would that be? Ebisupan in Ijincho. Yeah, where else would it be? Damn. Ebisupan, got it. I'll go speak with him now. Thanks again. Amasawa's really into this case. Guess I shouldn't be so surprised, considering. Well, I should step up my advising efforts for her on this one. Probably. Damn, this is a long-ass fucking side case. I think I'm gonna end it here. We'll finish this up in the next episode. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out the description. Make sure to turn notifications on and select all of this if you want to. You don't have to, but if you don't, my videos will show up in your sub box. Make sure to select all fans to be up to date. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for spending your time with me. My name is Judas Cruz, but you can call me JC, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!